or the suspect before you is a state officer. What she's alleged to have violated relates to her constituency. There cannot be representation without speaking. That is, there cannot be representation without the right of self-expression or freedom of expression. The state says we have violated it. How then will representation ensue? So, by the stroke of the pen, Your Honor, it can, or by the action of the ODPP exercising their power under Article 157, can actually amount to a limitation of a right, and that is what you want to go and argue in the High Court. And we are not offended by your findings. We are offended by the legislation. That the legislation is purportedly limiting you to protect a right. 14 days, Your Honor, is not so much to ask. Honorable Jane Kihara will still be within the jurisdiction of this court. She will be available and she will be subject to you. So we can have a mention in 14 days to confirm the outcome of our proposed petition. If this, Your Honor, is not going to be done, you'll see a litany of members of parliament appearing before you. Even myself, I may appear before you, especially when I say one term. I'll be next. Especially when I propose a doctrine of one term, which you propose out there. So, Your Honor, or the member of parliament for Katanga. So, Your Honor, we urge you to grant us this stay, subject our arguments to those three tests: who suffers prejudice, whether the proceedings will be rendered nugatory, whether they will amount to academic exercise, and whether it is justicious for us to move to the High Court and check